All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. I hope everybody is well. Today is November the 1st, 2024. And we're just going to throw out some cards and see what's going on. So if you want to call this an energy check-in, you can. I'm going to do your Saturn Goes Direct energy read probably Tuesday. If I don't do it tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday because it does go direct on the 4th of November. The 4th and the 5th, on both sides of the world or whatever. So, but it won't stabilize until November the 15th, 16th. Um, just how we give Mercury 7 days before, 7 days after when it goes retrograde. The same type of protocol, right? So all of these cards right here, unfortunately, is from last night's read. But I do want to indicate real quick about, do y'all remember the reading I did one day last week? And we had the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, and the Hierophant to come out. And I was talking about stability, home, job, referencing on the Hierophant card. And I was saying that the Hierophant can not only represent marriage, clergy, pastor, bishop, pope, any form of religious scenario, right? But the Hierophant, remember I said it also is about a corporation, also can stand for government, um, a CEO or a business. I just seen that Pepsi has laid off about 68 workers. The plant employs about 200 people, and this is in the city of Chicago. And they was laid off when they came to work that day. They told them to get their stuff and leave. They didn't give these people no type of warning. Um, they do have a Teamster or union at with Pepsi. And the Teamsters, the union, was saying that it was against, those protocols of the rules that, according to the Warrens Act, when it comes to the union, anytime you're about to have a layoff, you're supposed to inform the employees at least 60 to 90 days, I believe, before that happens. And so Pepsi allegedly is in violation of a Warrens Act. You can do and pull that up and research it yourself. But we seen that come out in the reading the other day. If you're a lawyer subscriber, or especially a moderator, you'll exactly know the reading that I'm talking about because the Hierophant had showed up right here in this position. And I went over specifically saying that it was about a choice, right? We did have also the Wisdom card to come out last night in reverse, something that is unknown, um, unannounced, not known of, not giving any information, ignorant to the fact. And if you don't know what the word ignorant means, it means not knowing about something, okay? Needing to do research, find the information so that you could be more wiser to um, what you need to know about, right? So, okay. Also remember I talked in that same reading about, I talked a lot about Saturn, but it wasn't a Saturn reading. And remember I keep saying that, a lot of those employees has been employed with that company for 21, 29 years. And it has been their only job. They have bought houses. They have put a child or children through college. Some of those people are the main breadwinner for their family. Um, some of those people may have spouses or family members that they take care of, or elderly or senior parents, right? May have medical conditions and things like that. So you never know somebody's life and what that money, that job, that sense of stability, um, when you're trying to survive in a bad income society, community. corporation. All of this is based off the the economics. Now, the company is alleging that they're closing because of it's an old building, right? So if it's just that, are they going to rebuild? Are they going to relocate in another state? Are they going to build a more sophisticated, phys- I can't even say it, a more computerized type of larger facility that's more computerized, that's bigger, that has more loading docks, because they were saying they're closing that plant allegedly due to it's just an old building, right? So if that's the case, allegedly, why you just can't tell somebody 60 to 90 days ahead of time? Why do you want to tell somebody when they come to clock in to work that morning, get your stuff, you're fired, and then have the police to escort them off of the property? No explanation, no separation letter, no nothing. hmm But remember, I talked about Saturn bringing a lot of changes, that you bringing changes up to the surface. Saturn have been being retrograde, has been bringing a lot of changes to us all. Things that we never expected, things that we swept up under the rug, that we failed to have, dealt with from the past. Remember, I said that Saturn wraps up 20-year cycles, also 50-year cycles. hmm Okay. Let's just throw something out and see what's going on. I was thinking about holding a forum on my channel next Tuesday or Wednesday, and allowing people to chime in on their views of the economy, what's going on in the world, nature, all of the floods and disasters, politics, whatever anybody wanted to talk about. So I was thinking about holding that one day next week. If y'all like that, please comment in the comment area if you would like me to just come on live and you're able to just give your feedback, because it's good to have a forum where people can, any other social media platform, where you can express yourself and give your views, and let me know how you feel. So, and thank you to all of my subscribers and moderators that has been constantly providing feedback, liking the video, and leaving flowers and hearts and thumbs ups, and up under my last and other previous videos. I really appreciate it. Five of Pentacles, obstacles and challenges. Can y'all see that? So, not surprised to see that. Obstacles and challenges, the Five of Pentacles. Just talking about a group of people being laid off, fired from work. Now, of course, they're going to have even more money challenges. Challenges when it comes to purchasing food, paying rent or mortgage, keeping up car insurance, car note, payments on their child or children's college tuition, medical care, health care, alimony payments, child support payments that may have been coming out automatically on some of those people's checks. Five of Pentacles. Now, not only the group of people allegedly I'm talking about being laid off by Pepsi in Chicago on 51st Street. This is also a lot of us right now in a Five of Pentacles type of energy. Even if you're here to hear some information about love and dating, it's still challenging. hmm the other person may even been cooperating, but they're not coming in fully. They're not really engaging as much as you would want them to, because you also have to see and understand perception and perspective. The same way that you're feeling and you're looking at the opposite person, and you may even have some issues, that person is looking at you the same way. They even may have some Five of Pentacles things going on, right? And they may really want to come forward and unite and to give you a title, as a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, or ask you to marry them, or let's move in together, or let's officially start dating, or can I come back into your life as an ex because I messed up before. Can I return back home as being a baby mama or a baby daddy, right? Because I wasn't really being the parent that I was supposed to be being, in our past situation, you know, when the child or the children were growing up, or I haven't really been there for the child or the children. Any and everything right now is a Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's keep going. Now, if you're not having any financial challenges or issues and problems, good. Kudos for you. Okay. And it can just be, to a point where you're not able to save as much money as you used to. You can look at your savings and say, hey, I'm used to putting 200 a week away into my savings, or I allow a certain amount of money to come out of my check to go directly into my savings. And I had to go in and to edit that, you know, for the direct deposit, because I need more of my money in my checking. But you can always move that from your savings to your checking, and checking to your savings on your mobile app, or go into the bank and do it. But just overall, it can just be a point about some things that you want to save to be able to, for a luxury item, for a trip, for traveling, for a birthday party, for Christmas, if you practice that and you want to buy gifts for people. It's just that you're also seeing, along with a lot of other people, that you're not able to do as much as you used to. Okay, so now we have intuition. And intuition has been really coming out lately, a lot. And the third eye in reverse, which is intuition. Okay. So with the third eye also in reverse is overthinking something. Now we have movement, choices, and decisions, the number 2. And positive movement forward, number 8. The 8 of Wands in reverse. So some of you, you're waiting on more answers. Okay. Let's just say you're waiting on your prayers to be answered, quote unquote, or per se, because everybody don't pray. Everybody don't believe, may not believe that it's a such thing as prayer, or that their prayers may be answered. And maybe that's why they don't pray. And maybe they just do believe in their intuition, or maybe they don't. And you're just waiting for some of you, like, the answers to just appear to you. Based on you can be personally thinking about it, and or what I see here, some people here are overthinking a situation, or overthinking a resolution, or overthinking to say yes or no as a particular answer for their issue. Five of Pentacles. And because of that sense of stagnancy, that sense of feeling stuck, like I tell y'all before, always listen to your intuition. And I think I said this last night. Your intuition is your spirit soul giving you the answer, and your your intuition is your higher self already having this conversation with yourself. Okay? And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but your intuition is you speaking to you and giving you already the answers. But a lot of people, we are can be brainwashed or so stuck in a pattern where that we disregard our own intuitive sense, and we rather go as AI, as the internet. What do you think of this? What should I do? Oh, let me turn to social media. Let me put a post on social media and wait until 1,000 people give their perspective and their perspective and leave comments. A lot negative, can be very few positive. And then now that's going to deter you from swaying from the answer that your spirit soul already gave you. Because intuition is upright, but the third eye here is in reverse. I feel, and this is a collective reading, I feel that if we can come out of these obstacles and challenges if we just listen to our intuition. Okay? If you just listen to your intuition and not what your mind is telling you, because your mind is being fed, it can be by news, radio, podcasts, social media outlets, what friends and family are doing, what they're choosing to do. So you're going to copy them. Okay. Instead of listening to your own values, what you want, what do you feel the choice is to help to bring you out of a challenging time or situation, or to help you solve a problem, to obsolete or to get rid of some type of obstacle? Because it can be multiple or it can just be one. It's going to be different for everybody. But the third eye in reverse is you ignoring the messages that yourself is giving to you, the ethers, the universe, the divine, the Elohim, however you want to say it. Okay. You're ignoring the messages. But it is time to make a choice, make that decision, and to take movement. Okay. Yes. Now, I speak to y'all all the time about a third eye being in reverse, which is actually being a lot more analytical than what you necessarily need to be. Sometimes it don't take something to be over analytical about. Oh, all right. And also the third eye in reverse is being very judgmental. A lot of people don't think that they're judgmental, but you really are. Or a lot of times you really can be. Okay. A lot of group of people here is having a very rigid viewpoint. And because of the being judgmental and having a rigid viewpoint, whether it's toward an ex, a lover, a new friend, towards yourself, where like you saying, hey, I know it's time for me to switch jobs. I know I'm not really moving up in this job. It's not really paying me nothing. Or, hey, maybe it's time that I go get a side hustle or get me another job to help me with my income right now because I need it. But you keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and overthinking it. Okay. And also can be being very judgmental on yourself, but you don't make movement and do it. Now, I don't know particularly what this is on why you may be confused right now, but some of you have been confused too long, and it's taking you in the wrong direction because the positive movement forward is in reverse. Let me show you this before I put on. This card is in the upright. Movement, choices, and decisions. You see a person here with multiple doors. Okay. Just standing there like, okay, which door do I want to choose? What color do I like? What color should I choose today? What viewpoint do I want to make sure I get across? Who do I want to be very judgmental about? Who and what do I want to remain stubborn about and not make a spiritual, because third eye and intuition is very spiritual. It's not earth based. Okay. So who and what do I want to be very judgmental about, you know, and move more toward that instead of picking a door or a choice that's going to have positive movement for yourself forward. Okay. Because this card is in reverse. So it's telling you positive. The opposite of that is negative movement forward. So it's time for you to listen to your intuition, to open up your third eye, to make a decision, make that choice, and have movement forward so that you can move on and have a more positive attitude, to come out of being confused and judgmental, to bring you out of some type of rigid view or stance. Okay, because that, for whatever reason that's going on, is keeping you stuck. And that is the challenge. It may not necessarily be the situation itself or the person or group of people or company. It can be that you can't stay stuck too long about making a decision, because that is a decision by not making a decision. So what's going to end up happening is that you're going to move it to the back burner and you're never going to get it solved. You're never going to get it done. And what did I tell you about Saturn, right? Saturn will bring it back up to the surface, and it's going to be an even more larger obstacle and a more larger challenge to deal with because you didn't take the movement forward at the time. Okay. And this is what your intuition is guiding you for you to do. Okay. Positive movement forward. Some of you can be having some issues with your sinuses, headaches, runny nose, stuffy nose, but all of that is connected to, of course, your third eye, your eyes, swelling of the eyes, burning, stinging, uh, you know, all of that. Of course, you know, your ear, nose, eyes, and ears and throat is all connected together, and also your pineal gland, right? So, some of you are just not also can believe in a higher source. Now, of course, that's going to be different for everybody on what and who you may feel that is. But it's also about lacking in faith right now. Gaining more knowledge. Actually, the high priestess came out last night. Actually, continue to look up things. Do your research. If it's something according to the physical world where you need to gain more wisdom or find out information, right? Let's just say you're looking for a car. Some of you can just be feeling stuck about, well, I'm not going to do anything because the color of the car that I want is not available, but you need a car. And because the color you want is not available for the price that you need, you're just not going to do anything. So you're going to continue to be in whatever type of situation you may be in, because the whole scenario may not be the way that you want it. But they have another color car that's cheaper, has lower miles, is going to save you money, but that's not what you want. So the help by the divine is being shown and given to you, but because you're stuck about a choice and it's not what you want because you want a certain thing, but then some of you wonder like, oh, my prayers are never answered, so therefore I'm lacking faith. I don't believe in anything higher when it comes to mindfulness or intuition or third eye. I don't believe in the divine or source because everything I ask for, I don't never get. When you can always down the line get that car painted for about $200 and something dollars, maybe $300. But you found a car with lesser miles that was cheaper than what you originally was going to pay for what you're looking for. But because it's not what you want, that's gift wrapped with a bow on it, you're not going to accept it. Being judgmental. They may not have been the right, look at there, 2 of Wands in reverse. They may not have been the right example, but you understand what I mean. Okay. Oh, I got somebody that wants to date me and talk to me, but because they're not 185 pounds and they're not 6'3", and and because they don't have a low haircut, I'm not going to give them the time of day. So I'm going to continue to wait another 5, 10, 15 years until specifically I find that person that comes to me that exactly weighs 185 pounds, no more, no less. They are 6'3", and they have a low haircut, or this divine feminine wears their own natural hair. Then I will move forward, because then specifically my prayers would have been answered. Maybe somebody may come to you that is a little heavier, but why don't y'all both go or encourage them to work out, help them with a fitness plan, a meal plan, you know, have some type of achievement together as doing something together, motivating that person, saying, hey, I was thinking about working out or changing my diet, or let's start meal prepping. What do you say about that? And they may say, hey, I never did that before, but now that you bring it up and encouraging me, let's do it. Hey, let's also start to go walk or go work out. And now this person is losing weight. It's all type of examples, but you get what I mean. 2 of Wands in reverse, still stuck. Refusing to make a decision, don't know what to do or what direction to go in. Not moving forward. Not being able to move forward. And 2, positive movement forward. 4 of Wands. Some of you, like I said about traveling, actually physically moving. You may not know where to move to, where to go to next, what direction to go into next. And you're kind of, like we all actually do, relying on your intuition. But because, again, I don't know what this is about, a very rigid viewpoint, being very judgmental, not allowing spirit or source to speak with you, or allow that divine wisdom and information to flow into you from the crown chakra into your third eye. Okay. I don't understand what is the blockage here. A Knight of Wands also in reverse. No movement forward. Not taking action. Not excited to take action. Not in a sense of urgency. A sense of personal delay. delayed gratification, Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is going on? And my deck is not reversed, so stop saying it, because I hear somebody saying it. Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I gave too much. I also feel that I don't want to give anymore. So again, if this is a relationship and you have gave and gave and gave and gave, and the scale of the balance is still so much unbalanced, that listening to your intuition telling you it's time to move on. Okay. Because even if this person was to reciprocate, everything that you have done, given, is still not going to be enough to balance the scales back for you to appreciate, in your perception, this person to do more longevity with. Okay. The tips of the scale has been too long. This is also no intimacy, no closeness with this person, or in a situation you feel isolated, you feel can also be obsolete, you feel no type of connectedness. If this is a person, they see you as a very stable relationship, a person that they could be in a relationship with and or marry, but the person ain't doing nothing, they're not coming towards you. They may not necessarily see you as an intimate connection, because maybe they feel, maybe they're having some self-confidence or self-identifying issues, can be because of their weight or looks, but the person is still not offering anything and you are not either. Okay, so Eight of Wands here in reverse, Eight of Wands in the upright. So some of you may just decide to move on. This also could be another person. Some of you may have said no to a person because they came across very sexual. Yep, Eight of Cups. Somebody also came across very sexual and it turned you off. Could have been the person that you were trying to get to know. Should I move forward with them? But then they kind of ruined it by the sexual innuendos and the unwanted fast, the unwanted fast type of actions. Perfect, precise, fragile, handle carefully, a pattern and detail. So again, some of you may have a pattern of this, which is you delay a lot of things. Maybe it does take you a long time to make a decision before you move forward. And I'm not necessarily talking about relationships. It can just be a pattern about you and your life, where you're a very critical thinker, you're an overthinker. But it's something here that you need to make a decision about, but you're just not taking action about it. You don't want to give in to that energy anymore. Um, somebody here is also tired of something, but you're going to get a letter or information, a phone call, and or a visit for some of you, which is going to be an answer. Give me what the answer is to this Eight of Wands in the upright, the Celtic knot. You know how long it has been since we seen this card? And this card comes out very rarely. Unconditional love, divine union, eternal love, infinity, love of a lifetime. Some of you didn't or have not, can be in the present tense and or past, did not listen to your intuition, or it's a person that can be from your recent past or a past ex. Y'all know I say a ex is like somebody that is 2 years and older. Okay. Something more in the present will be somebody you've been talking to or dating less than 2 years. Okay. Or less, a year or less. Somebody still wants to come back towards you and visit because they know or knew that you were this snowflake, that you were a love of a lifetime. You are and was the marriage material. You was the relationship. But the person failed to listen to their intuition. They could have made it all about sexual needs, just dating, just having fun, because maybe they wanted to continue to be a Knight of Wands energy. But to you, you were listening to your intuition and you knew it was more than that. And because you kept giving and giving and giving to the situation, allowing this dating or relationship, friendship, or whatever it may be to continue, you just had to surrender and let it go. Okay. Because it started turning into regret, and what's the word I want to use? Um, Taken advantage of. hmm That's why I always remember I tell y'all about expectations. If you don't want to do anything from the heart and don't expect nothing from return, don't do it. Don't allow it. Because humans will falter, humans will let you down, because it's nothing guaranteed that everything that you do and give, that somebody is going to give something back in return. It's no guarantee in that. So if you're not doing it or want to do it from the heart, don't do it at all, or go your own separate way. Okay. We got the third person card in reverse. So you are single. This also can be a new person coming towards you or already in your energy. I don't see this particular person with anybody. This is also that you can move into a more stable time in your feelings, your emotions, and in your mind if you recently or have a will start to decide to stop letting family and friends have their input, okay, and swaying your decisions, your choice making. If this is an ex or somebody, they are or soon will be letting go of this other third party person or situation. They also, either them or the other person, could also be finally moving out and moving on. And this can be why, you're in their mind. Okay. You're very much in their mind because they're knowing that you are the divine union for them. Yep, the bridge. Bridging in or closing in that communication. Like I said, 8 of Wands. Somebody wanting to come towards you, travel, speak to you, send you a message, send you a DM, pop up on you. You better not, okay? Because they want to feel this unconditional love that you are and what you stand for and what you have always been giving. So they want to communicate. They also want to tell you, hey, I'm not messing around with anybody right now, but they know they need to handle this very carefully. But you understand and see the pattern that this person is and what they do, also their own pattern, that they don't make correct decisions, or proper decisions, or they just didn't want to make a decision about y'all, okay, as a couple or dating, continue to date, or a sense of reuniting. But even if this is a new person, they want to handle this very carefully before they try to take it to the next level. And they're not allowing, if this is a new person, they're not allowing anybody to influence them, also to kind of mess this up. So this can be why this person texts, then they don't text, or call, and then they don't call, because they don't want to come across, or they're really not a Knight of Wands, okay? They want to be or can be a person that is very much more long-term and stable. This person can be both of y'all is celibate or rarely being intimate with anybody else. But they also are right now is trying to overcome a barrier within them to get back out there and to date. Okay. Um so, and it also can be you, but I do see either one of you or both of you um trying to overcome this barrier of, getting back into the dating scene, getting back into speaking to somebody over the phone, getting back to dating or going out, making themselves available, to have a date or to interact or integrate. Now, part of your lesson right here, real quick, that I see is that things that haven't been working, it's up to you to break these things down and to create something new. Okay. Now, somebody has been using word spells here. Also to be influencing, but I think whatever witch that they had to create this spell, it ain't working. Okay. So you see that potions and spell work, making something else work. And we're talking about communication and connecting. Whoever with the intuition and third eye in reverse, whoever was trying to do spell work over you or over us as a collective, they're trying to make something else work now. So that previous spell or whatever they had as a concoction, it ain't working because a lot of people are fed up and is walking away. 8 of Cups. Emotionally tired, emotionally draining. What is up under there? Yeah. Walking toward 3 of Pentacles. She's naked. Let me cover her up. Okay. Walking toward wanting to build, create, ready to integrate, talk, ready to find something to work on, find something to do. People are walking toward opportunity. 3 of Pentacles is like coming together, let's build something, let's create something. I'm ready to work on something. Okay. So not only as a collective, but this is you too. You can also be bored of your position right now and you're ready or wanting to work on something else. So that can be the direct energy of Saturn, where something new is coming for you to be able to work on it. Okay. All right. Let's wrap this up with, what can I throw out here? So this was a very interesting reading. I try and get y'all as much information as I can. Yes, my videos be a little longer than other people, but that's also because I don't have any ads in my videos. I haven't gotten paid from YouTube again yet, so I don't have any ads. So my readings go straight through, and that's why they do feel a little longer than everybody else's. What is this? Serendipity, good luck. And this is in reverse. No place like home, but in reverse. So we're about to have some good luck to come toward us. We did see the fairies and the elf card to come out last night in the beautiful Halloween edition. All right. So what else can I put out here for y'all real quick? I just got cards everywhere, y'all. I got so many cards. It's like crazy. Let's check this. So, Eight of Cups, you walking away. Yeah. Surrender to effortlessness. It's kind of like everybody right now is trying to seek their connectedness, whether it's through relationship, love relationships, dating, a friend, a best friend, wanting to come back together with old friends or that old bestie from high school or college. Um, some of you are seeking and wanting marriage for your future and your foundation. It's kind of like, we're all looking for that safe place, that standardness of comfortness, which is fourth house of Cancer. And I do know, like I said, Mars is in Gemini, which is bringing this to the surface right now. And when Mars go retrograde into Cancer, this is probably when this is going to be a time that a lot of you will push yourself more toward whatever that you're looking for or seeking for. Um, because right now it's like you want to push forward and you want it, but you're not. So it's kind of like you're wavering in that type of decision, you know? Let me see, let me see. Mm, I don't know. Let's just end it with the door because I am running at 50 minutes almost. And we'll be back tomorrow. If you don't know what this is, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen and that it won't or may not resonate with you in the next couple of days or weeks. So we have this as the door. And this is Jude's song. So it says, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. A reminder, I'm trying to make you see it close. Let me see. A reminder for even the most hopeless or lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. And again, this is why the no place like home came in reverse. This is what you're seeking, whether it's your connectedness to source, divine, Elohim, God, whoever and whatever you feel that is. If you feel that it's a physical or another human, as a relationship, a friendship. For some of you, it may be a company that you're having now to look for a new company and hoping that new company is going to feel like home compared to the place that you've been for 21 or 29 years, right? Because that's a long time to be at a place, because that's like your second home. It can be that maybe you're moving, because I do have the Four of Wands here, you know, and you're just really trying to find that right place that's going to feel like home, you know, because I know the place I'm in right now, I do not feel like home. Where I was, yes, I did. Where I'm at now, I don't. So I feel unsettled. I feel like I'm still having to um, seek to continue to find that true sense of peace and level of comfortness. Okay. Because the only place like home is where you supposed to feel comfortable, right? A relationship, a person that you truly can communicate and talk with or be a partner with. You want that to feel like home, right? Peaceful, relaxful, great conversation, somewhere or people that not gonna feel, be judgmental against you, always coming at you with rigid viewpoints and stuff like that. So I can understand, some of you what this reading is about. It's not going to be for everybody. Maybe I only said one or two things for you, and maybe it was the whole reading for somebody else. You never know. So it says, what do you want? And words do hurt. So somebody also may blame you for something that did not work here, or something that it is not working. But somebody is going to come towards you and ask you, what do you want? So make sure that you're not projecting Six of Pentacles in reverse, words that hurt. Um, Use words that you would want to use to describe yourself or wanting to feel comfortable. All right. So let me hold you. See what I'm talking about that level of comfortness. Somebody wants to be back around you to feel like home, because of the Celtic Knot card. That unconditional love, that energy that you hold and that you feel and that you give out, um, wanting that divine union. Okay. And this is, I'm too afraid to talk in reverse. 2 sevens back to back. But somebody is not going to be soon too scared to talk. Maybe they use words that did hurt you before, but I don't feel that they're going to do it again. And I'm absolutely in love with you. You see that? Exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm absolutely in love with you. Yeah, because it's a divine union. Whether this is a new person coming in, expressing this, maybe they haven't told you, but they're going to have the courage to say something. Okay. Gossip only hurts more. And this can be, whether you have been subject to gossip from friends and family, because we have been getting the Three of Cups in the upright and in reverse, kind of back to back the past couple of readings. And it ain't nothing but social media, friends, family, people you don't know, people in your community. Child also can be in your church. Okay. The church is the most gossiping place. It is, right? Um, But make sure you're wanting and getting information from the person itself. It also could be somebody behind your back that is gossiping. And once you get word of it, it don't have to be connected to something personal. It can be business, on the job, in your community, a place where you handle business. Because I know they're gossiping about me in the leasing office because I come with it every time I go in there, right? Um, but gossip only hurts more. So don't talk about a situation to other people. You already have the answers within. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. Um, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Divine Guardian. And it says, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. So you do have a Divine Guardian that is there, that's trying to lead you. But don't be nervous, okay? Today or tomorrow or even after that, the path that you are on, or if you finally decide to be on that path, you're going the right way, okay? All right. I will see y'all tomorrow.